Here's Andres Gimenez.
Leading off for the Tacos, the second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
And here it comes. That's
Oh,
off the mark. And away we go. This afternoon. The 1-0. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that
2-2
one
the
for
count.
strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. And that ball goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Well, frustrating at bat for sure. Want to lead off the game, see some pitches, work a walk, give the guys behind you an opportunity to see what that pitcher's got working on the day.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Now here is Tim Raines. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cameron takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna after it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Here's a speed threat, Jimmy Rollins. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to.
Ball 1, no strike.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
1 ball,
swing and
2
a miss.
strikes.
1 and 2.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa.
0-1's the count.
You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Nope.
Next offering upstairs. Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's
outside.
just out.
Swing and a
2
miss.
balls,
He
2
got
strikes.
away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye right
Oh, that's
there.
in.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Francisco Lindor in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Sends it across to first. Lindor retire, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind of the pitch.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
No ball,
he's down
2 strikes.
0-2 as he swings through it. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
So digging in, Frank Thomas. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Francisco Lindor. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Second inning here, no score. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is MJ Melendez.
Counts 1-0.
First pitch, not close. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Lindor on the move.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Save! And a ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes again. And that bunted towards third. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Tropicana Field, here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And that is cut on and missed.
0-2.
The count is 0-2.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. And misses, struck him out.
Batting six. The right
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Junior.
In there, and it's 0-1. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball
Pitch
1.
misses there, and that
1 ball,
is ball 1.
2 strikes.
Raines makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Good
Ball.
eye in that spot. The pitch. And now
1 ball,
and 2.
2
That
strikes.
looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Lee Smith.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock.
The left fielder, Lou Brock.
Here comes a pitch. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure
Runner on the go. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They put the tag on him. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. First
Nope.
offering,
Ball
and
1.
it just misses. Top of the third, no score. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it is
Ball
2-1.
inside. That's a
Just
ball.
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the 3-1. And
Take
ball
your base,
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Digging in, Tim Raines. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next
Aye.
offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it.
Runner on the go. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from
tagged
getting
in,
away.
he goes.
The tag, and he's
Safe.
out. But a run does score on the error. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jimmy Rollins. On the ground to third. Lindor on to
He's
first.
out.
And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the power speed combo, Mike Cameron.
Mike Cameron.
The wind of the pitch. Smith, a righty that throws
0-1's
with
the
power.
count.
He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 2. Swung on, belted. deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. That fires up the home crowd, and they're chipping away. It's 2-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss.
One ball,
the count is
2 strikes.
2. Misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. So the batting order turns over. Jimmy Rollins, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Late that time,
ball,
it's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. And a ball evens the count. And a pitch. Rollins whips it across. Now 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next offering is in for a strike. Down on strikes. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna there. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Frank Thomas.
Thomas in now.
Outside.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Count 1-1. Swings through that
1 ball.
one.
All
2 strikes.
sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball
Next
2.
offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, and he's already singled in this game. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And
1 ball,
one almost
2
got
strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Okay. Bottom of the 4th, here's Ketel Marte.
The left fielder, Ketel Marte. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Spencer
The pitch.
Strider.
That's a
down
ball.
and in.
Well, these guys just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to
Inside,
stomach
ball
in
two.
baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And a 2-1 on the way. Brock really on his horse for it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
That's in there for strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
One down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Oh, what a stop. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Acuna now. And this one could be extra bases. The run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Huge strikeout there. So up next, Mike Cameron. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. MJ Melendez. The new pitcher in the game, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. Strike one to the catcher.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's in.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
is inside. Ball 2. Bunting, and it's in the air. Takes it in for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Brock stands in
off the
here,
plate.
leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch
that's off the
misses
plate.
inside,
Ball 2.
and it's 2-0. That's a strike.
One way to make a guy
2-1.
real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Here's a 2-2. That's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And he deals. That one's in there. And 1-1. next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Back now in Tampa Bay. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter. Shohei Ohtani.
Strider back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these guys, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Nope.
Pitch
Outside.
misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Ball and a strike. The pitch.
Foul ball.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. And stepping in is the speedy Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
There's a strike. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle. But
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around
Nope.
and made a nice
That's
catch.
inside.
Rutschman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Lined into left center. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
He's safe.
everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
That one
Nope,
drifts inside.
that's inside.
Next
Ball
one
two.
misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner leads away at second.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Brock gets under it. And the inning is over. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Cameron on the move. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
John Franco into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And it's fouled away. Raines measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Outfield playing straight up now. And now, Jimmy Rollins.
Hey.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base.
No,
the longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Another throw to second.
Yep,
and he's back in that time as well. Raines, the runner at second with one away. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike two. The 0-2. Runner on the go again. Save. That wasn't close. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. That hits the dirt. Ball one. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball two.
That's
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, the worst part on that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Yohan Duran taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Runners on the move. For a strike. Out of the play. He's out trying to steal home. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Strider back to work. Catches the corner. Lindor
0-1's the count.
In his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2.
Freddie Freeman.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
0-2 is the
See
count.
if he continues to climb the ladder.
Going to count 1 and 2.
That's
and now 2 and 2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. And it's off the wall.
Everything came together for him. You might be wondering, how did he only get a single out of that drive? Well, that was a masterful defensive play out there in center. He couldn't make a catch, but he played it perfectly in terms of getting the ball back into the infield. And ultimately, I think that was the right move, holding him at first.
And the righty deals. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-1 now.
Ball
And there's
one.
a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. So first and second with 2 outs. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mike Hamrick going 1.
I know
0-1's
you
the
want to
count.
be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the... And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman, Frank.
And a pitch. Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So now the DH spot, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Pitch misses
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to
Ball.
tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Out looking.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at Tropicana Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Shohei Ohtani. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That
Ball 1.
misses. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called
Ball
for
match
strikes.
outside.
You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Two now. On the ground at first. The tag,
On
and
the
he's
tag.
out.
Out.
And now the shortstop,
Now
Jimmy Rollins.
Shortstop.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. That
Yeah.
one's in there, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get
No
in the
balls,
scoring
2 strikes.
position.
The 0-2. And it stays fair. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those
Yep, that
drills
ball
you
went
see
out.
hitters do off the tee where It's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. The lead.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That's a
ball. Now Francisco Lindor.
Ball 1, no
well,
strike.
He's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Here's the add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Stops it on a slide. The throw to the plate. And
he got him on the tag. Out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Gone.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Fires to first on the run, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First offering misses the mark.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Rollins has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Left-hand batter waits, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
They get the out on Acuna, and there's 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Y to kick the pitch. Just
Inside,
misses the
ball
mark
one.
outside the zone. There at 98 miles an hour. Here's the center fielder, Mike Hamrick. He's already homered here in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ken Griffey Jr. looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So the lineup flips over. Jimmy Rollins digs in now. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one wrapped foul.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Tim Raines. Eric Gagne on the pitch out of the pen here. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jimmy Rollins.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And fouled off. Gagne, a 6-foot righty, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Right-handed reliever. And that one is a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That one misses.
Ball one.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next one
Inside
just
ball.
misses. And the count is even, 2-2. 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. To have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Elm Street going up against Kansas City. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And we're underway. Biggio fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
And first offering is fouled off. Witt sends it to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ketel Marte stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Nope.
That one
Ball
just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The 1-2.
Ball two.
Missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He powers one out to right field, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch, and he
inside.
just misses. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. And now Craig Biggio. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Check swing, went around.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-1. In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season.
2 balls,
Next
1
pitch in
strike.
the dirt, and a count 2-1. In the air, left side. Marte should have it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals.
That's a ball.
One there. And that one in the air, center field. Cameron makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second at the plate. Freddie Freeman. Maddox back to work. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Rage quit. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Nope.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, one
one.
strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
On the ground to the left. Witt. The throw to first.
Oh.
1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and deals. That's in for a strike. Merrifield settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Mike Cameron. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
He doesn't have a play, and they come away without an out. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The count 2-1.
3 balls,
skips
1
in the
strike.
dirt. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact. Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, stepping in the long ball threat, George Brett. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The pitch. That one finds the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering in the dirt.
2
now
strikes.
1 and 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from and
There's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
Well, 2017, a good year for Mike Moustakas. He was named the Comeback Player of the Year in the American League after tearing that ACL in 2016, Boog. You know, he managed to bounce back with 38 home runs the following season.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Brett aboard here at first with nobody out. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swings through that
0-1.
0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now. Goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Gordon. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Whit Merrifield now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is inside, and 1-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
1 ball,
so
2 strikes.
You don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Not good by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the big-time power threat, Jimmy Rollins. And the right-hander back to work. Allen finds the corner. 0-1. Strike right there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Perez takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Grounded out his first time. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Bellinger drop step going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Marte goes 6'1", hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And the 0-2. Whit. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Marte. And the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Hosmer. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Maddox back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups
0-1's the
nowadays,
count.
Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Righty delivers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Popped up. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Craig Biggio. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times.
0-2.
The high curve struck him out. Bellinger up to hit. Flied out his first time.
Cody.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
And first offering is fouled off.
And Biggio was a guy who could do it all. His defense, his offense, his leadership filled a lot of holes for the Astros.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. That's the inning. Start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Speaking of versatility, how about Biggio? He caught Nolan Ryan, played second base behind Randy Johnson, and he played center field behind Roger Clemens. And now it's even
1-1.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ball, that's in.
Inside, just missed. There's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's inside. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And Acuna retired. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball left side.
Nope,
and it
foul.
Goes just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Brett. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Popped in the air, left side. Lindor puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 as he waves
0-2
at
the count.
one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average.
Nope,
and
that's
that's
a
what's
ball.
allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Goes down looking. So up next, Mike Cameron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another
2
ball.
balls, 1 strike.
That one clips the corner. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Brett fires over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
That one fouled off. Yo, 1. And that one is inside ball 1. Missing inside.
That's off the plate.
And
Ball
it's
2.
2-1. And the pitch. Way out front
2-2
for
the
strike
count.
2. The 2-2. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. So the batting order turns over. And here is Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a miss. It's
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses,
outside.
and it's 1-2. Shohei on the go. The 1-2. Swings. That one is a strikeout. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now coming into pinch hit, number 3.
The left-hander on now, John Franco.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The pitch. Good eye
Ball,
right
that's
there.
just out.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty
2 balls,
dominant in this
2
one,
strikes.
but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
3-2.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the
He's
bullpen
safe.
with a double.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feel. When you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now it's going to be Alex Gordon in there for strike 1. Swing
No
and a
balls,
miss.
2 strikes.
Franco. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Marte flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Merrifield swings
0-1.
through it for strike 1. They say it went.
0-2.
0-2 now. Runner takes off, and he lays down a bunt.
Foul. He's out.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. Fly to left his first time up. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And
Hang
time
on.
called prior
We
to the
got time.
0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. That's inside.
Ball. That's
And
inside.
it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Holland, in his 11th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And before the pitch, he steps off. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. All muscle to center field, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes a pitch. Cuts it. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The third baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor, in his
0-1
season, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. They say you win.
No balls,
One thing
2
he has
strikes.
to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And he swings and
0-1's
misses,
the
and it's
count.
0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he
0-2.
swings through it.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the righty deals.
0-1.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Good job to fight that one off. Merrifield gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Craig Biggio. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Eric Gagne, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. The pitch. Popped up right side. Freeman makes the grab, 1 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
Kicks and fires. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That was a moonshot, and they close the gap. It's 3-1. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. That one missing
1 ball,
inside.
2
If
strikes.
you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that ball is gone. He blasts one out to center, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-2. Now here is George Brett. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out. Mike Moustakas, the next to hit, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cameron moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Holland back to work. High fly ball right field. Merrifield racing after it. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. That hits
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he deals. Over to first.
Out.
And Albies is retired.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now Mike Cameron. And first offering is fouled off. Chases the changeup in the
0-2 is the
dirt.
count.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 3. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Ball that's
Gordon,
outside.
up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Marte makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner at first. First with 2 away. Eric Hosmer now at the plate. On the mound now, Goose Gossage. Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Throws across
Got
the
him.
diamond, and that is the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Whit on the run, sends it over to first.
Out.
And they get Ohtani for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Whips it to first on the
He's
run.
out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Dozier. He takes it on
He's
his own,
out.
and they go down fast. 3 outs. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second. Second baseman, Craig Biggio. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
In the air, left field. Marte makes the catch, and there's one away. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And he swings and misses
0-1's
at the
the count.
initial offering. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1.
Out.
Not in time
He's
at
safe.
first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Lee Smith will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fought off foul. Witt off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
As he was out front that time. Dives, but it's off his glove. Flips it behind his back.
Got him.
What a play. Inning over. We go to the 9th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte.
Ladies and
And a pitch. And that one
Ball,
off
that's
the outside
outside.
edge. Spores goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a
Ball,
four-seam
that's out.
fastball, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Two now. Line drive, knocks it down. Here's the tag.
On the
and he's
tag,
out.
you're out.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
And a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Comes up
No
empty
ball,
on the
2 strikes.
swing. 0-2 now.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Freddie Freeman digs in now. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy
Ball.
will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The tag,
On
and
the
that's
tag,
out
you're
number
out.
3, inning over. And welcome back. Bottom 9, and now the DH, Mike Moustakas. The wind to the pitch. Just
Ball
missed.
in.
Foul ball there. The tying run at the plate.
Ball
And there's the
2.
ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
it's even up.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
3-2.
Inside 3-2 the count. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So a lefty out of the pen, Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Number 3, swings through it for strike 1. Check swing,
0-2
went
is the count.
around. Slider right there. This to center field. Cameron should have this one. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's the ball game. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Mm-hmm.